should I say welcome back again?
Yes, I just went to the camera this time. Good grief. Help me out here, people.
I know, right? Every time we come on, I'm just gonna continue to welcome Greg because, you know, he's like that show. What's that show that back in the day? I mean, I have to reveal my age a little. You know, Welcome Back, Carter.
It's all right. Welcome Back, Carter. That was actually a great show.
Yeah,
I love Welcome Back, Carter. You gotta bring that back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So we were talking about what, you know, one of the hardest things for I feel. First off, I want to say this, okay, that no matter. People have this whole thing about, again, network marketing, but in actuality, we are just talking about things that we're passionate about. All right. So I want to talk about this. I want to say that network marketing doesn't fail anyone. Okay. People quit. That's number one. Number two is that no one's a failure in network marketing, because I can tell you right now, if you're a coach, or if you're an emerald, or if you're a 15-star diamond, that's where you chose to be. So if you're just a coach and that's where you want to be, you're not a failure. You're a coach. That's where you choose to be at that time.
Right.
Okay, so that's why I say no one's a failure in network marketing. So don't look at other people. Don't compare yourself. You are who you are. But I find that most people have struggled, actually 99.9%. Is that a high percentage? Okay, 90% of the people 95%. Struggle with talking to people about what we do and how. I'm going to use Beachbody because that's who we represent.
Right.
And people struggle with it because they're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of what people are going to think. Maybe they're really just afraid of being afraid.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense?
It does make sense.
So,
I think what happens is people feel like if you're part of a direct selling company,
it's not a real job.
They feel like it's not that, you know, whatever. You know, everybody's gonna have their different opinions on it. But I think a lot of times people feel as though they're gonna have to sell, and they're gonna have to hard sell.
Right.
And I think that turns people off. You know, they don't want to hard sell anybody because we've all been hard sold before, and it doesn't feel good. And so I think most people get uncomfortable with that.
So I'm leading in. Okay, so see what you just said? That was awesome, because you know what? I'm so glad he did that, because now I can take what Greg just said to me, and I'm listening. All I'm doing, like, this is what we have to do when we're prospecting. If you're sitting there and that person's talking to you and you're just having a conversation.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't know each other. Right. And Greg just said people kind of fear, or they're afraid of direct marketing.
Right.
Then you know what it is that now that just tells me Greg needs to be educated on what direct marketing is.
Right.
Or direct sales.
Right. And really,
I just listened to what he said.
Right. I mean, that is where coaches get tripped up.
Right.
They don't understand, not all coaches, but coaches that are struggling don't understand that this is a business of listening to people.
Right.
If we're having a conversation about football, I'm not bringing up Beachbody. Right? Does that make sense? I'm not bringing up Beachbody. That's not the time and place to bring it up.
Yeah, but hey, that touchdown. Oh yeah, but by the way, Beachbody, you know about Shakeology, right?
Right. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that.
I know, but I know people do that.
Right. It doesn't work. That is icky. That's
icky.
Not cool. But if we're talking about, bro, you know, we're watching a football game now, right?
Right.
I'm like, bro, man, I gotta get these 10 pounds off.
Right.
I gotta get these 10 pounds off, man.
You see these athletes.
You know, we're drinking, we're throwing back a few cold ones. Bro, I gotta get these 10 pounds off, man. I gotta hit the gym. I mean, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you know, I can tell you right now, you know, the bottom here, look, I mean, you pretty much already know what I do. You know, but the facts are is that you're not really educated on how it works.
Right.
So if there's a way that we can just set it, not now, time's not right now, but if we can just set this up, I want to set this up with you, 15, 20 minutes, we can sit down, I can show you exactly how you can get into one of our transformation groups. okay, and use one of our programs to get you where you want to be.
Right.
And then we can talk about the nutrition part of it as well.
Cool. You see what he did there? Basically, I said something. I said that I had a problem. My problem was that I wanted to lose 10 to 15 pounds.
Right.
Now, we're watching a game, okay? But he has a solution for me.
Right.
And told me that he could help me with the solution. You see how that's natural? That's natural, right? Now, somebody could also say, oh, man, yo, TD, man, like, bro, man, things are rough with the bills right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm killing it at work, man. And it's just like, there's not enough money at the end of the month. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it's just, and I don't know, bro.
Actually, he had me going for a minute because I thought he was talking about the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah. It's like, no. Like real bills. Yeah.
Okay, then he said money. All right, okay, wait, we're talking about football here, right?
But, so, things are tight, man, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I need to get another job, bro. I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I definitely have, Chris and Greg, like I said before, I mean, I tell this to anyone that tells me about them struggling with their financial, side of the financial side.
Right.
So anyway, I have an idea for you, and this might or might not be for you, okay? But what I will say is that pretty much anybody can do it.
Right.
All right. But if it's not for you, we can still talk about that.
Right.
But I want you to give me 20 minutes, and I can show you how what I do what I do doesn't interfere, or let me rephrase that. What I can show you how to do something that won't interfere with what you're currently doing.
Cool. All right.
So, 20 minutes. I can show you a few things. It's fitness related, and I think that you could really run with it. But again, if it's not for you, you can pass it on to someone else you think might want to earn an extra $300-400 a month.
Did that sound sales pitchy to you? No. Because I had a problem, my friend or acquaintance or whoever it is was just giving me a solution to the problem that I had. Now, if I said, man, TD, man, man, my face, man, it's kind of wrinkly, man. I need some moisturizer. Can you help me with that? I mean, actually, you probably could at Derm Exclusive, but you really couldn't. Like, you know what I mean? Or if I said, oh, I need some new nail polish. Let's say I'm a chick, and I'm like, you can't help me with that.
Right.
You see what I mean? Right?
Oh, yeah.
So basically, my point is that you can only help me with the things that you have access to.
Right, of course.
That's how it works. It's constant prospecting, and when you're prospecting, what you're doing is you're meeting new people, you're listening to people, you're talking to people, and you know something? What's the worst that can happen? You're developing relationships with people. I can't tell you how many random conversations I've had with people, whether it's at the store, at one of my offices where I'm not treated, that's not my patient, or whatever. And that conversation ends up turning into some indirect relationship, which ends up somewhere down the line helps me in some way or helps that person in some way. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about creating conversations with people, and if they bring up something that has anything to do with something that you can help them with, whether you get paid for it or not, you should be willing to help them.
Yeah, and that's great. I love that. That's exactly, I mean, you hit it right on the nose, right square on the nose. But I want to add and say that remember that everyone you talk to is not going to be interested in sitting down with you. Sometimes they're not going to tell you that, and sometimes they're going to tell you that. So the times that they tell you that they're not interested, what I did with Greg, as I said, it might not be for you. So I gave it to him, but I took it away.
Right.
And then I asked him for a referral.
Right.
So the goal is that you want to always ask for the referral just in case they're not interested.
Right.
I asked him for a referral. I said, it's not for you. It may not be for you, but you may know someone else that would be interested.
Right. That's how you set it up. When I send my private messages to people on Facebook that I have been communicating with, I always say, whether it's for the business opportunity or for coming in one of my support groups, I always say, you know, this might be for you, but you also might know someone. So I'm already asking for the referral, and I'm not putting it on them. It might not be for them.
Exactly.
But if they know me and we have some type of relationship, I'm hoping that if it's not for them, that if they know someone, that they would be okay with referring them over. And that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, just have them say, hey, just be honest. You know,
Right.
I always tell people, I'm not in the convincing business.
Right.
And if you're not interested, I'm still going to be successful whether you decide to join or not. But it's just my duty to not be selfish and show you this information and show you exactly what we do.
And I think it's also really important that whether you're interested or not, that I'm not going to stop talking to you whether you're interested or not.
Exactly.
That's really important as well, because I have some of the people that comment and post on my Facebook page or my Instagram feed are people that I've asked to join one of my groups and have never joined.
Yeah.
But because I continually comment and like their posts and interact with them, they understand that I wasn't just in it to hunt them down and shoot them, and if I didn't get them, then I'm out of there. That's not how it works. You develop your credibility that way, and then you realize that, you know something, all you're doing, I'm just trying to help people. I have a true solution to help people from a health standpoint, a weight loss standpoint, a fitness standpoint, a financial standpoint. And if you want my help, I'll help you. If not, then fine. We just move on.
That's it. I mean, that's how you end it right there. That was great.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.